You know, we talk a lot about the biology below our feet, right? And how that's a massive network, and it's creates one heck of a lot of biomass. And you can understand why, I think, when you look. This is just rye. So just a singular monoculture of rye as a cover crop. And if you look at the root mass compared to the above ground biomass, the below ground biomass is probably, I don't know, I'm going to guess on this, but probably 60% of the overall biomass of the plant is below ground. And that's having root exudation, that's feeding microbes in a good system. You're going to start to get more fungi involved, right? As we work from less disturbance, we're going to have a stronger fungal network. Now, every time we go ahead and till and reset that system, we're going to disrupt that fungal network. We're going to oxidize a lot of the nutrients that are in the soil, and we're going to rapidly combust a lot of the carbon sources that are in the soil. So, which can be good from that immediate perspective, right? Because you're going to get a lot of immediate nutrient release. So for that next crop, it's typically to leap out of the ground because it's essentially fertilizer, right? From a plant's perspective. But from building up the soil and sequestering more carbon, you're really setting yourself back. So what I want to highlight is that, you know, for us, we use really diverse mixes. So you have this root mass times quite a bit, as long as the mixes are balanced and you're following carbon to nitrogen ratios so that one feeding of a crop is feeding the next, and so on and so forth. And that's why we've been able to make some really significant impacts on our soils in such a short time. And I'll show you some of those now. So here's one soil, obviously, that's been in the 1-2 system for a couple of years. Not much to show here other than you can see the aggregation, the rhizosheaths, which is sticking to the roots. That's due to microbial communications and basically biotic glues that are creating that stickiness and helping to aggregate the soil. And then, of course, you have all of those worms that are doing the tilling for us, and they're pulling, let's say, those phosphorus deposits that don't like to move very much to the soil, and they're in a rye straw or something like that, and those worms are shredding that, bringing that down into the root mat or root surface, and they're depositing it through, you know, defecating and things like that. Plus, their tunnels are aerating the soil, etc. And this is the last one I'll show you guys. This and the other picture, if you follow, you've probably seen those both.